Hello beautiful people, good morning, afternoon or evening wherever you are. It's Winnie here again in a new video, and in today's video we are going to be making this beautiful and classic reversible 2-in-1 beret. Trust me, this is very beautiful, it's very easy to make, and the fact that you get to have two berets in one place is so magical. Now without too much talking, let's get to the honey of this video. Let's go. Papa. For this project, you are going to be needing two fabrics, about 1 yard each. For this, I'm using a velvet fabric, a black one, and an Ankara fabric. You need your scissors, your tape rule, and your chalk. So now you are going to fold your fabric, but because I'm using a velvet fabric here, as you can see, I put my interfacing. Maybe you will have seen it in my previous video, but if you've not seen it, this is how we work with velvet fabric. There's a tutorial on that shows how you work with velvet fabric. It's also on my channel. I'll put the link in the description box. Now I'm folding it into 4, like I want to cut a peplum, but we're not cutting a peplum, we're cutting a cone. And in this video I used 8 inches. Guys, this 8 inches was really big. I would advise that you use between 6 inches, 7 inches, or if you want the 8 inches, you can also make do with the 8 inches, but it shouldn't exceed 8 inches. You can use between 6 to 8 inches. Now I'm marking out the 8 inches all round. For you can make use of 7 inches or 6 inches, which is also fine. I marked out the 8 inches all around, and I cut out something like a cone, and I'm going to be cutting 2 of this. So I'm using the one I cut earlier to cut out the other one like this. If you've gotten to this point and you are not yet subscribed to my channel, why now? Join the family of beautiful people. Here we do everything crafts, DIY, and on Mondays I post shorts on Bible verses, and also I encourage depressed people on Saturday. There is a lot going on in this channel and you don't want to miss out. Please subscribe and also like my videos. It gives YouTube the YouTube algorithm a sign that they need to push my video to a larger audience. Thank you. I'm begging you, please like my videos and subscribe. Thank you very much. Now what I'm doing right now is that I'm cutting out the cone on the Ankara fabric. Also, I'm just using the one I've cut earlier to cut it out, so making four cones. That is 2 of the Ankara and 2 of the velvet fabric. Now the next thing I'm going to be doing is to place a notch on one velvet and one Ankara fabric. Just watch what I'm doing closely. If you watch what I'm doing closely, you are going to understand it. And then on the other 2 cones, the Ankara and the velvet, I'm marking out 4 inches circumference. I'm marking out a circumference, a 4-inch all round, and I'm going to cut it out to form like a semicircle. I'm going to do the same thing on the other one, like this, like you can see me do right here. So now we are done cutting that. Now the next thing I want to do is to cut out a small piece that we use for the rope, something that you can put inside your beret that gives it that standing effect. I don't know what it is called, but you see what I'm talking about shortly. So now I'm just cutting out that small piece that I need to use for the rope, and I'm going to take it to my sewing machine and sew it like a rope, like this. I'm going to sew it like I've done that now. So it's a bit too long, so I cut the little that I need out, and then I'm going to insert it into the notch I created earlier. So you understand what I want to do now. I'm inserting it into the notch I created earlier, and I'm going to stitch it up neatly. So while I'm stitching, if you are still not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Let's grow this family of beautiful people and do everything fashion together. Please like my videos. It gives YouTube algorithm the sign that they need to push my video to a larger audience because people like my work. Also, you can drop your comments, your questions and thoughts in the comment section down below. You can watch my other videos. I'm going to be dropping the link in the description box so you can keep yourself up to speed with everything we've been doing on here before you joined us. That is if you are a newbie here. Thank you very much. So what I'm just doing right now is that I am stitching the rope or whatever it's called. I really don't know what it's called. I'm stitching it in neatly, and that is what you can see me do here. More than hearing me talk, you have to really watch closely what I'm doing so you can get what I'm doing perfectly when you're about to sew yours. You can follow me on Instagram at Winnie's Fashion Parlor so you can share your designs, what you've done with me. I'm done stitching right now, and then I'm going to do that on the second one. So I've done that on the second one, and I went ahead to bedazzle this black beret with stones, alright, because I like blinks a lot and it's looking so stunning. So now the next step we are going to do is to take the semicircle or the other circle that is cut out, place it right side facing right side, and then you sew it all round. But for the Ankara fabric, you are going to be leaving a little space, just a little opening. You're not going to sew everything. Now I'm gonna have to sew it and see how beautiful this is looking. Oh my god, wow, this is so gorgeous. Now I'm going to turn the two to the right side. I left the opening, trying to look for it. So that's the opening that I left, just a little opening, and then I've turned it to the right side, and this is so beautiful, guys, so beautiful. Now the next thing I'm going to be doing is to measure out the round circumference of the open part. I just used my chalk to mark out a spot so that I know where I started from. By the time I'm measuring it round, you see I still made a mistake. I forgot where I marked, so I'm going to start all over again. I'll just take my tape rule, measure it all round. For me here, it gave me about 29.5 inches. You see, that is way too big, but at the long run I liked how it looked. But that was why I was telling you that for your cone, don't do more than 7 inches. But if you want it to be as big as mine, then you can do 8 inches, but you shouldn't exceed 8 inches for anybody. But if you are doing it for commercial purpose, make use of 7 inches or even 6 inches. Let's say you want to make this to sell, use 6 or 7 inches, it will be just fine. So now I'm cutting out the 29 inches. The reason why I cut 2 is because the length is not up to 29, so I'm going to join it. After joining it, I'm going to place it left side facing left side and iron it out. Now the next thing I'm going to be doing is to place the two beret arts into each other, like the way I'm doing, right side facing right side. I'm going to place the Ankara inside the black velvet, right side facing right side, like this. Then you're going to take that small strip that we cut earlier. I've ironed it into two, and I have also sewn it together and I've ironed it. So you're going to place it in the middle of the velvet and Ankara fabric, in the middle, as you can see me do. You're going to place it in the middle. You can first place it on the black velvet, then place the Ankara on it and pin it all around before going ahead to sew. I hope you understand what I'm doing. Just watch what I'm doing closely. You place the raw edge, that is the rough edge, in the middle, and then you pin it all around and you go ahead to your sewing machine to sew. So now you see, I'm trying to explain that it was in the middle. Now I've sewn everything together and it's looking all perfect. So from that point where the opening I left, I'm going to bring everything out from that opening I left on the Ankara fabric, and see the band, see the way it's looking neat and clean. And then this is the Ankara beret part, looking all neat and clean too. So now we are done. The next thing I'm going to be doing is to close up that opening that I left. I used an invisible, all-purpose invisible stitch to close it up. I'm going to do a tutorial on that separately, so this video does not get too long. After stitching it, I'm going to give this beret a very good clean and flat flare press, ironing all the edges. You have to take out all the edges outside, iron it very neatly on both sides, and voila, we have a double beret hat. Wow, this is it. And since Emmanuel has decided not to let me have my pictures in peace, so he joined in this video. Thank you guys for watching. I love you. Bye.